Welcome. My name is Harry Wong. I'd like to thank you for your interest in my exercise program, Dynamic Strength. Right now, I'm going to demonstrate some warm-up exercises to loosen up the body.
Neck rotation. Since the neck joint is a pivot joint which allows a high degree of movement, the neck muscles have a 180-degree range of motion and can move the head from various angles. This exercise will loosen and lubricate the neck joint and strengthen all the neck muscles. The beginner should do 12 rotations clockwise and 12 rotations counterclockwise, intermediate 24 and advanced 36 in each direction. Upper torso rotation. This is an excellent upper body stretcher for the chest, which loosens the spine, counteracting the stiffening of vertebrae which occurs with age and disuse. The upper torso rotation gently massages the spine and internal organs. The beginner should do 12 rotations clockwise and 12 counterclockwise, intermediate 24 in each direction and advanced 36 in each direction. Shoulder rotation. This exercise loosens and lubricates a joint capsule in the shoulder. The beginner should do 12 rotations in each direction, intermediate 24, advanced 36. Elbow rotation. By increasing the flexibility of your elbow, this exercise helps you raise your forearm from the elbow in one swift motion. The number of repetitions the beginner should do is 8 rotations clockwise and 8 rotations counterclockwise. Intermediate 16 rotations, advanced 24. In this position, you see palm up, palm down, and then finger jab to the eye. Back to palm up, palm down, finger jab. Wrist and finger stretcher. In a punch, the force of the entire body must pass through the wrist. A freely pivoting wrist joint and strong forearm muscles are necessary in any quick hand exchange for free-flowing energy. In this exercise, hold the point of tension for a count of 10 in each position. Repeat 5 times in each hand. When pushing the wrist down, try to get your wrist and elbow in a 90-degree angle. Hip rotation. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint which should have a smooth swiveling motion. Since ball and socket joints permit the greatest range of motion possible in the body, they must receive the fullest degree of exercise. The beginner should do 12 rotations clockwise and 12 rotations counterclockwise, intermediate 24 rotations in each direction, and advanced 36 rotations in each direction. Keep your head up straight. Do not look up, look forward. Knee rotation. This exercise helps lubricate the joint capsule of the knee and strengthens the surrounding muscles to prevent injuries. The ankles also increase in flexibility and the calves undergo a gentle stretch. The number of rotations a beginner should do is 8 rotations clockwise and 8 rotations counterclockwise, intermediate 16 rotations in each direction, and advanced 24 rotations in each direction. Knee swing. This exercise is important in helping you develop balance through your awareness of relaxation and sense of sinking with the pull of gravity. The beginner should do 12 rotations clockwise and 12 rotations counterclockwise with each leg. Intermediate 24, advanced 36. Shoulder roll. This exercise will help you gain the full range of motion in the shoulder and strengthen the muscles for punches, blocks, etc. It will also greatly improve your posture by properly aligning your shoulders to the rest of the body. Your chest will be up and out and your shoulders will be dropped and relaxed. The number of repetitions a beginner should do is 8 rotations forward, 8 rotations backwards. Intermediate 12 rotations in each direction, advanced 16 rotations in each direction. You can also alternate each shoulder. Backwards arm swing. This exercises all shoulder, upper back, and neck muscles. If done vigorously, it will stretch the lower back muscles, and by arching the back and dropping the heel, you will stretch and strengthen the upper abdominal muscles as well. The beginner should do 8 repetitions, intermediate 16 repetitions, and advanced 24 repetitions. You should arch your back and drop your heel at the same time to stretch the upper abdominal muscles. Concentrated push-ups. The traditional push-up is a powerful conditioner for all upper torso and shoulder muscles. By trying all variations of this exercise, you can concentrate on its effects of different muscle groups. Different variations would be wide grip to close grip, the number of repetitions a beginner should do is about 8 push-ups, intermediate should do about 16, and advanced doing 24. This exercise should be done to a count of 6, about 1, 2, 3 up, and 1, 2, 3 down. It can also be done with the fist or various hand positions. The lotus lift. This exercise strengthens the lower abdominal muscles. We don't go all the way down and we go all the way up. You're exhaling as you're lifting up. This should be done to a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee bends. Arms stretched out parallel to the floor, and when coming down, your thighs should be parallel to the floor. The motion must be smooth and slow. The beginner should do 8 repetitions, intermediate 16 repetitions, and advanced 24 repetitions. After practicing this exercise, you will find that your knee will be able to come up unusually quick for a kick or block. Always keep your eyes straight ahead. Knee lifts. This exercise is especially valuable for strengthening the quadricep muscles and improving your balance. Like knee bends, it also improves the speed in which you are able to snap your knee up for blocks and kicks. Your recovery rate will be also enhanced. The beginner should do 8 repetitions, intermediate 16 repetitions, and advanced 24.